in celebration of the World's Breastfeeding Week 2026, we did something we've never done before. We went extra mile for you all ASME LDs. So we asked some amazing fathers, some amazing dads, these two questions. The first question goes thus: as a father, what do you do to support the breastfeeding mother in your home? Then the second question is, what advice would you give to other men to support breastfeeding mothers? And we got amazing feedbacks. So let me show you what we've got. This is the first response.
Good evening. How I support breastfeeding mother in my home. Firstly, I try to help her with the domestic chores. So I try to ease the burden of domestic chores on her. At least by the time she's done with breastfeeding, she doesn't have to come back in doing those things again. Secondly, I try to provide emotional support. Whenever I see her breastfeeding, I do encourage her and I do tell her how tedious or how difficult it is, but she's so strong in doing this. So I try to appreciate her more. I try to at least to be part of it, even if I'm not the one doing the breastfeeding, but every day, every moment, I try to encourage her because I know it's not easy. And then thirdly, I always try to maybe provide fruits and yogurt for her, even without asking, because I believe they are needed to replenish the body. Then my advice to men out there: many men think breastfeeding is a duty of a woman alone, but it is not completely true, because men are also needed in this process, because your encouragement is the number one predictor of the success. Thank you.
The second response:
when my wife was breastfeeding my kids, what I normally do to support her is doing some house chores, supporting her by doing some house chores. I think that's the most important thing. So, and to other men out there that they are in that position, they are in that shoe. Maybe their wife is breastfeeding. They should make sure they give the necessary support by doing some house chores, helping her, and taking good care of her.
My own home, for example, I support my wife by encouraging her to breastfeed exclusively. My wife is a dietitian in the first place, and she also knows the importance of exclusive breastfeeding. So, and I think that's one of those things that I can say has make my work simpler, because she studied dietetics and at the same time she has full understanding of the importance of exclusive breastfeeding. My advice to other responsible husbands, men or husbands, is that it is very, very important to support breastfeeding mothers. We as a man, we need to be patient, we need to be supportive, and we need to be actively informed. Let me say at this point that breastfeeding journey should be a shared family responsibility.
Third response:
concerning the World Breastfeeding Day, I as an husband, I support my wife because I believe breastfeeding is highly demanding, and I support her during this process because it's a co-responsibility. Breastfeeding can be physically and emotionally demanding, so I make it a point of encouraging my wife, helping with household care for the babies whenever the possibility arises, and ensure she gets enough rest, nutritious meals, and emotional support. I render all those things in order to encourage her, because breastfeeding baby is highly demanding. My advice to all other men out there to stand by their wife during this process in order to get the baby fed very well and to make the baby healthy. And the mother, it's not only the baby but the mother, and also emotionally you have to encourage her. So I'm encouraging all men out there to support their wife during the breastfeeding. Thank you very much, and God bless.
And then the next response:
supporting a breastfeeding mother, and what I can do as a husband to help assist my wife. One is a physical support. It simply implies take things off her plate. Breastfeeding makes the mother very thirsty and hungry, so keep water by her nursing spot is very paramount.
And then the next response:
the first thing as part of my responsibility for my breastfeeding wife is that I'm making sure that I buy the necessary food, the food that will make my wife to be producing more breast milk. When my wife is breastfeeding, I will support her to do some house chores. So please, let's support them emotionally, financially, and other aspects that they need our support.
Ask me a talk. Really appreciate your talk so far, so good. Really appreciate you. May God reward you abundantly. Particularly, I support my wife by heeding to what they told her from the hospital, or anything that has to do with health, by eating good protein and some other things that will enhance the milk in the breast. So for her to be given proper and adequate food to my kids, I think that's that. Advice that I will give to other men to support the breastfeeding mothers. So by giving them the good food, so by eating good food, I think they'll be able to give their kids good breast milk as well.
Thank you all for
So and some other things that can enhance the good feeding. So by taking proper care of them.
Mamas in the house, this is to show that you're deeply loved. Happy World Breastfeeding Week from Asmi Esther. Thank you for watching. Bye.